Now to some sad developments outside the shores of Nigeria. We'll be going to Nairobi in Kenya, where one of the world's leading distance runners, Agnes Jebet Tirop, has been stabbed to death at her home in Kenya. The 25-year-old, a two-time world 10,000 meters bronze medalist, died of wounds to her neck and abdomen. A criminal investigation is on the way. Tom Makori, head of police for the area, said her husband is a suspect pending full investigation. Tirop's death comes only a month after she broke the world 10,000 meters women only road record in Germany. Tirop was fourth in the Olympics 5,000 meters final in Tokyo in August. Well, Jabet Tirop joins the breakfast show all the way from Nairobi in Kenya to tell us what exactly must have happened to the Kenyan athlete Agnes Jebet. It's nice to have you on the program, Jabet.
Thank you for having me. I hope you can hear me.
Well, Jabet is one of the best when it comes to long distance races in the world. She competed at the Tokyo Olympics, and in Germany also she was outstanding in the road race. But sadly on Wednesday, news filtered in that she was stabbed to death. What exactly is the situation coming from Kenya?
Okay, thank you. As you've rightly put it, the incident actually happened yesterday, and it was around afternoon hours when here in Kenya we actually the somber mood engulfed Kenya all across from capital Nairobi to all the way to Iten in Elgeyo Marakwet County. That is where Agnes actually resided in, and you find that Iten in Elgeyo Marakwet County, that is some 260 kilometers from the capital Nairobi, is where most athletes whom you've seen conquering the world distance races have been training actually. And so as normally you will have it, most of the athletes will do their morning trainings or will actually do their trainings in high altitude areas like Iten in Elgeyo Marakwet County. And for Jebet, she has been residing in Elgeyo Marakwet County, where it's actually some about a kilometer from her residence, where she trains under Adidas camp, the Madonna journey. And it was actually so sad to lose such a young soul. Remember, as you've rightly put it, she just about a month ago, that was on September 12th, she broke the women's only world record in 10 kilometers. And as you've said also from the preliminary investigation, that is according to OCPD in Elgeyo Marakwet County, that is Tom Makori, the prime suspect as per now is the husband who allegedly stabbed her on the neck and abdomen, as you've said it. And up to now, the husband is actually on the run. He's still at large, and that is why all the investigation are pointing up to him, that maybe he's the one who actually committed the heinous act yesterday. Okay. And this has actually elicited a lot of emotions in Kenya, and that is yesterday the president, Kenya's President Uhuru Kenyatta, directed the National Police Service to ask an investigation so that the criminal can be brought to book. Well,
Jabet, there's something worrisome about Kenyan athletes. We've seen Kenyan athletes, nationalized to some of the best countries in Europe when it comes to sports, especially those who have the best of sporting facilities and also monies to indeed give to athletes from Kenya to nationalize. But the biggest challenge in the past few years is that we've had so much, disturbing news concerning these Kenyan athletes who have made name for themselves. I recall in 2011, Sami, one of the Kenyan athletes, committed suicide when he jumped from his balcony. Recently also, we heard that another Kenyan athlete, committed suicide, which is worrisome about the spate of death. for Kenyan athletes. What could be the cause?
Yeah, thank you so much for that question. And maybe we can say that maybe the case of Tirop Agnes, maybe it can be isolated because it is alleged that the husband maybe had a hand in the criminal act. But all along, there has been a problem. As you've said it, the late Samuel Wanjiru back in 2011, remember he was the Olympic champion 2008 over marathon. And there's been a lot of issues. Remember, whenever whenever you are in a position where you are associated with wealth and fame, and that is the moment now you become vulnerable to lifestyle, fame, wealth, and there's been a lot of questions surrounding how the athletes, in terms of their mental health. Is there even counseling? Remember, most of these athletes actually rise to fame at a very tender age. For example, Agnes Tirop, she was 25. She could have turned 26 on 23rd October. That's less than 2 weeks' time. And even at 25 years of age, she had actually conquered the world. Remember, she has been the world cross-country champion back in 2015. That was at the age of 19. And so you find that there's been a lot of issues surrounding athletes, especially in terms of their relationships. As I've said earlier, in terms of how maybe they relate with their family issues, also in terms of maybe counseling. Are they having enough counseling? Remember, most of the athletes actually, they earn a lot of money in terms of winning races, breaking world records, but are they even aware of how they can handle the pressure, the immense pressure that comes with the fame, or even the a lot of money that they earn from their prize money. So that is why Athletics Kenya president, that is retired Lieutenant General Jackson Tway, was actually alluding to athletes that the federation can actually help them. Remember, the incident of Agnes Tirop came just 2 days after another athlete was alleged to have committed suicide, just some few kilometers from Iten, where Agnes lost her life. So there's a lot of issues, and the athlete himself will be buried today. So it's actually very sad for athletics fraternity in Kenya.
Okay.
And as you've said it, yeah.
Well, Gilbert, I'm sure our viewers would want to, hear more and know more about, athletes in Kenya. And 4:15 p.m. on Sports Desk, Nigerian time, we'll be bringing back Gilbert to indeed give us more information, because we understand that another Kenyan long-distance athlete, Osia Macharinyang, a member of the country's record-breaking world cross-country team, died of what Kenyan athletics officials said was suicide, and is expected to be buried later today. And it's a cause for concern as far as athletes from Kenya and Africa is concerned. Gilbert Kiprochi, I must say very big thank you for joining us on the Breakfast Show from Nairobi.
Thank you.